Hello peeps, welcome back to a brand new dictation from our 5 days of holiday dictations to keep you consistent and on your machine during the Christmas chaos. So today we are doing a Q&A between a lawyer and Santa Claus because guess what? Santa Claus has a lawsuit. He is smacking on somebody because he fell off the roof and they didn't have any milk and cookies in the house, which is a mucho problemo. So set your speed controller and let's get started. Low voice for the attorney, high voice for Santa. Let's go. Mr. Claus, thank you for joining us today. Let's begin with the night in question. Can you confirm you entered the premises of the Smith household at approximately 2:13 a.m. on December 25th? That's correct. I arrived via the chimney, as I do every year. The reindeer were parked on the roof. And that's where the alleged incident occurred? Yes. I lost my footing on the icy shingles and slid off the roof. Landed in the rose bushes. Not my finest moment. Did you check the stability of the roof before stepping onto it? It's a roof, not a trampoline. I've been walking on roofs for centuries. I didn't think I needed to. Noted. Now let's address the milk and cookies, or lack thereof. Are you claiming emotional distress because the Smiths failed to leave out refreshments? It's not just emotional distress. It's breach of tradition. I sustained myself on those treats during my busiest night of the year. Instead, I found an empty plate and a note that said, "We're out of milk. Sorry." I was devastated. Mr. Claus, are you suggesting that the Smith family is legally obligated to provide you with food? It's not about legality. It's about the spirit of the season. The cookies are a token of goodwill. Without them, how can I be expected to do my job efficiently? Let's focus on your fall. Did you wear any protective equipment, such as anti-slip boots or a harness? Of course not. Have you ever seen Santa in a hard hat? It would ruin the magic. Magic or not, you're accusing the Smiths of negligence for failing to de-ice their roof. Were there any warning signs or barriers? No, but that's my point. They should have anticipated my visit and taken precautions. A simple caution, slippery roof sign would have sufficed. Yet you admit you entered their property uninvited. I wouldn't call it uninvited. They had a Christmas tree, stockings, and a letter to me on the mantle. That's basically a formal invitation. Interesting interpretation. Mr. Claus, let's revisit the matter of your approach to the Smith residence. Did you, at any point, consider using the front door instead of the roof and chimney? The front door? What am I, a delivery service? The chimney is traditional. It's part of the charm, the magic. The front door would ruin the surprise. But wouldn't the front door be a safer and more reliable entry point? I don't deliver safety. I deliver joy. Besides, the magic of the chimney allows me to bypass all those modern security systems. Front door means ring cameras, barking dogs. It's a logistical nightmare. Fascinating. And regarding the note you mentioned, the one that said, "We're out of milk, sorry," did you take any further steps to address your unmet expectations? Oh, I thought about it. I almost wrote a reply, something like, "Dear Smiths, no milk is no problem, but maybe next year leave some eggnog. Sincerely, Santa." But time was tight, so I let it slide. Still, I have my limits. And yet here we are, Mr. Claus. How would you respond to the claim that you're holding the Smiths to a standard that is neither written nor universally agreed upon? It may not be written, but it's understood. It's an unspoken contract of goodwill. I bring the presents, they leave the snacks. That's how it works. And if every household suddenly decided not to leave milk and cookies, what would happen then? Chaos. Absolute chaos. I'd run out of fuel by midnight. I mean, do you know how many calories it takes to keep this operation going? I've got a lot of surface area to keep warm in the sleigh. Are you suggesting then that the milk and cookies are essential to your ability to fulfill your duties? That's exactly what I'm saying. Without them, I'm running on empty. It's like trying to run the sleigh without reindeer, completely untenable. One last question, Mr. Claus. Hypothetically, if the Smiths had left something other than cookies, say a kale smoothie or a protein bar, would you have been satisfied? Are you trying to ruin Christmas? No, absolutely not. That would be a travesty. Cookies and milk are non-negotiable. Tradition matters, counselor. It matters. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Claus. This has been most enlightening. Always happy to spread a little holiday cheer, even in a courtroom, but next year, they'd better be ready. Oh my gosh, that was the cutest Q&A I think I've ever done. I love it. Hope you're having fun with these. So be sure to practice, practice, practice. Hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will catch you on the next dictation.